Hello, 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 and welcome back to Night City.
I thought you just got stuck into a loop of hellos there.
I could keep going if you like.
No!
One
Hi.
day we'll just have a stream that is just
Hello.
just
hello.
saying hello.
Hi,
For like
how you doing?
4 hours.
Hiya, hey, yo, what's up?
He's become an
Guten
NPC.
Tag, look at that!
John's
Fucking
become an
hell.
NPC.
It's Simnish.
Hello, welcome to Corneria. I like swords.
You like swords?
Can't do Simlish. Simlish isn't the language.
Welcome back to Night City. The stream last week decided to die. We were sad.
And whose fault was that?
The stream.
Yeah.
This
Whose fault was that, Dave?
Dave. Fuck Dave.
I think our stream was literally called Dave.
Start off, let me remind you who we all are. My name is John, and I am joined by Sean,
I'm here.
Jeff,
Sup, Toombs?
Tanny.
Hello, I have jelly.
Are you jelly about the jelly, people who are watching?
Ah, but are you ready for fish jelly?
No.
No, it is.
And Sean. And Sean.
John?
That me.
That you.
So Jan had to unbury herself from 4 pounds of hoodie and
Yeah.
jumper.
I'm cold. I didn't want to freeze.
Progre-
So I put all the layers on, but it
It's-
means I do
it's
have to dig
heckin'
myself
cold.
back out.
It's a heckin' cold.
Also, if you hear snoring, I've just decided to hibernate in here and I'll be back shortly.
Do you also have your burrito blanket?
No, not at the moment. That's on my bed.
Oh,
Ready for later.
I see.
I shall be toasty burrito in bed.
Yes.
Yes.
But for now, we're in Night City again. You guys saw up until we went... let me start. Last time, we were hired to find a guy's missing fiancée. We went round and examined the place where she went missing and found she wasn't on the CCTV, and we thought that was weird.
You'll assume that they tried to erase her to make it look like she didn't exist.
We then found... We phoned her again, and she phoned us back, and she said that this guy had recently updated her partner's agent. Her partner's agent she had with her. We might be able to get this guy who had updated the agent to track it. We went to the guy, and he was freaked the fuck out.
Likely, very guilt-driven, my friends.
Jeff, what program had he run for his for our employer?
Some nice little program by the name of Soul Killer.
Yeah.
People, soul
Which-
killer.
Pretty much does exactly what it says on the tin, to be honest.
Kill
Yeah.
souls.
It
It's
Please,
kills
elaborate.
you. It kills you and pulls your soul into the AI.
well,
Well, your
it's
mind.
not. It's not you. It's a copy of your mind. It's not actually your mind.
You know
It
what,
not
this is gonna-
perfect system.
I just realised it's giving me Soma vibes. You know the people who made Amnesia? They did Soma?
Yeah.
Ooh. This is just like a whole nother level of messed up, but
Yeah.
oh.
Turns
Yeah.
out the guy's girlfriend was dying, apparently. Possibly. We're not entirely clear on that detail. She might have just been leaving him. The
It was
guy-
that I think it was that he didn't want her to leave him.
Yep.
So he decided he was very clingy and obsessed and thought, I don't want you to leave. We're forever together. Completely go psychopath. Well, it's more likely obsessed and stalkerish kind of thing, and decided I'm going to turn you into something where you can never leave or don't know what's going on.
We don't know
So-
if she was actually dying,
But it's a moot point.
but she
is
did.
now dead.
She's
She
been
is now-
killed. She's now in his phone. So when the guy had his phone stolen, she went too. We're still not clear on the fact of, did the people that stole the guy's phone know they were stealing his partner?
Because
And if they did they care?
We're
Not to
working on
mention-
that point.
not to mention, it seems like as we were talking to our employer, the person that is that a client or employer?
Client.
A client of ours, he made it sound like it was a real person. So we all I'm assuming that most of us assumed that he thinks it's not an AI but a real person. So he's probably really messed up his mind to think it's a real person. 'Cause
We
he
think that
told-
both of
Huh?
them are a little bit not right in the head. Her, probably by the fact that she was killed and put in a phone.
She's probably not even mentally understanding what's going on.
Him, by the fact he felt it was perfectly fine to kill someone and put them in a phone.
And then appears to have entirely lost his mind and now just believes that she's real again.
A couple of me and Sean here. I'm assuming we've seen enough Criminal Minds to understand where this is going.
We tracked the phone down. That
I mean, you're thinking Criminal Minds would just set like now.
yeah,
This is
not set now. We tracked the phone down and we found where the phone is and we approached where the phone is. And some people decided they were going to be hard and they'd been paid to watch the door. So we tried to talk to them and convince them that actually we can go in. We'd like to go in because we'd like to not murder them. They decided they were tough. Shades chopped a guy in half.
dead.
Oh shit!
That guy's dead now.
Dead. Fucking dead.
What did his friends think of that maneuver?
They're not
I'm sure
overly
there's got some
impressed.
sort of
I mean,
intelligence right
actually, most of them are just giggling about it.
Nice.
there. Oh, so they're probably so messed up. That's probably giving them a high. Like, oh, let's see. You're like,
Poor money for
ah,
them.
The gentleman you're currently dealing with identified themselves as the Saturday night butt kickers. So,
They're not quite right in the head.
so it stands to reason that with a name with butt kicker in the title, it's probably like they really want to fight you. It's pretty much almost like you're almost certain they were going to fight you regardless of whatever was going to happen.
it's massive. What's massive? Masochist?
Anyway,
yes. Anyway.
that's the
Anywho.
that's the what you've missed. I chopped a guy in half. It's now someone else's turn in this combat.
It is. It's Zero's turn.
I was going to
That's
shoot the next guy
Interesting,
who
because I
came
don't
along.
have my turn chat order's not there.
It's here for me. I can see.
I only can see I can only see the dudes.
Mr. Game Master, I would like to shoot the next person, the nearest
You want to
person.
shoot the next person? Well then, you got 3 people to choose from, and one quivering half a corpse.
Oh. If he's no longer a threat, I shall choose this person. If I need to get closer, I will do.
No, you can. This guy. Hang on. This guy is available. This guy is available. That guy is not.
This
Like-
this guy had to split.
Oh, I'll go for this guy then.
Go for him.
Nice.
Woohoo, him. So yeah, roll me whatever you're shooting. I think you got like a heavy pistol or very heavy pistol. I can't
Heavy
remember.
pistol, yep. There we go.
Yeah. Shooter.
23 to hit, which I believe hits according to the
Which
Rangers.
I believe is easily enough. Yep. And easily enough.
18 damage.
18 damage. So that I need to get there. I should have gotten their sheets up.
Yep.
That is so it's 4. So 18 damage. So it'll be fair enough. And rate of fire on that gun is 1, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So I only get
So
like
you only
one
do
shot
one
with it.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, only get 1 shot a turn. So yeah, you fire, and he takes it goes just straight into his shoulder. He takes a lot of damage from it. Oh, he's taken so
much damage.
So 80, so he'd be yeah. He has taken. You've hit something. You've hit something vital.
I've hit something he needed.
You've hit something vital. There's a lot of blood pouring from this wound. But yeah, he's looking in a bad way. But he's up. He's still up currently.
Okay.
And do what? Any wish to move anywhere or do anything or?
Is there's no cover behind really, is there? This is like an open pavement.
Well, this. For God's sake, I'm still on the ruler, so I can't ping. This is a kind of like walled off thing with corrugated roof. So it is like a wall. Like round here is a wall. Round here is also a wall, but that's less useful to you.
That one's more facing them.
If there's a chance to move to cover, I'll move to cover then.
Yeah, so yeah, you can move
You can go
to
to
here.
there, go
I'm
to
pretty
there.
sure you have the. You can also go into the little covered over thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you are behind a wall for cover.
All right, it's like
Yay.
a front open.
Yeah, it's kind of like a place where they normally like park, like. put
Oh, like a
bins-
bike stop and right,
Yeah,
bin
thing,
thing.
Yeah, like a cover over thing. Yeah.
Cool. I got it in my brain.
Next up, Enkita.
Alright.
Hi.
Hi.
There's some.
I'm gonna actually have a crack at using a weapon, shall we?
Good God.
I haven't done that yet because I was carrying the kid.
You
You were
carried
carrying a
child.
child.
Yeah.
Session 3.
right,
Shoot
Master.
someone.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right. In the first session, ladies and gentlemen, Enkita was pregnant.
Pregante. Pregnant.
I press the attack button. Is that all I need to do?
You fire. Yes. Which one are you attacking?
This one. Top guy.
The same guy that
Yeah.
Zero attacked. What did you get? 17.
And I don't like his chances.
Does that do the do?
You
Well,
dandy
that is just enough. Like literally on the cusp of enough. But that is enough to get through his armor.
Nice.
And just a quick bit of math. He had 6 hit points remaining. You've done 20 damage.
Yep.
Yeah,
I know which number of those is bigger.
you do, don't you? So yeah, you fire away, and you just you. I'm trying to think which would be the more dramatic. Yeah, pretty much. I think just you fire just the like single shot from your assault rifle, and it just blows the back of his head off
Nice.
as it sinks through, just like almost like dead center of the head, the forehead, and he's and proceeds to kind of just like fall backwards onto the asphalt.
He's
Nice.
landed on his
Yeah.
arse on the fault.
Okay.
So, yeah,
So
it
with
is
these guns, this
Yeah.
one's got like auto fire and stuff in it. How many shots can I? What's the number that I'm looking for how many shots I can fire?
how many shots you can fire.
Yeah. Is it just one a
is-
turn?
With assault rifle, if you hit the drop down, like the little arrow next to assault rifle, it's got rate of fire (ROF).
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's got, because you've only fired the one shot anyway. Auto fire is a bit more of a spray and pray kind of thing. I think it's a slight reduced chance to hit, but if you do hit, you do a lot more damage.
Yeah.
But it costs more bullets.
Okay, and how many bullets does my gun have?
It's currently got,
Or I have to reload?
now that you've fired that shot, you've got 24 out of 25.
Okay, cool.
And a burst of auto rifle takes 10 bullets. So if you don't have 10 bullets in your gun, you can't auto.
Fancy.
But as long as you have that in your gun, you can do that. But anyway, you've fired your gun. So you wish to duck into anywhere?
I'm gonna step in here as well. And that's me done.
You're done. And so next up is the booster ganger, who is making sure which ones are dead and which ones aren't. Yeah, it's one that's alive.
Yep, that's a problem.
I feel he's probably gonna just like jump over to you, just like jump the one little square and try and attack you with some rippers.
Oh dear.
So he is gonna.
I'd prefer it if he didn't.
Well, he's gonna.
Oh.
He's fucking gonna.
Why?
Because he's a bad man.
Oh, that explains it.
He's a bad man.
He's a badman. He's Saul Badman. He is going to attack with rippers. Ugh. So if you try to make an evade check, which I believe is in...
It's in fighting. That has added nothing to that D10 you rolled.
I believe that's possibly correct.
Oh, okay. Well, my evasion is 12 on its own.
I'm just gonna... I'm pretty sure that's probably... Oh, then again, actually, it might not be. Hold on. It would be melee weapon, so that would be 8 plus... Fuck. With his melee weapon skill, that's 19. So
Okay, yeah, I failed then.
So yeah, he hits at you. However, I believe if you look at your armor section,
Yep.
you should have an armor jack. I believe, is it 11?
I have head armor and body armor jack. 11 stopping points.
Yep, 11 stopping points, meaning he doesn't get through your armor. He hits you, but...
Does that lower that number?
Nope.
Oh.
Only if damage gets through does it lower your armor.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Neat.
So because it's basically if anything gets through your armor. So if you take basically to explain to the others who may not know, your armor soaks up damage. So
Right.
if this ganger had done 12 points of damage, 11 points of it would have been soaked, but 1 point would have gone through.
Okay.
If 1 point of damage gets through, your armor gets ablated and goes down.
Right.
Right.
I see.
So every time you get hurt and actually take damage, you get more and more likely to take damage.
So does it get ablated by the amount of damage that gets through?
No, just 1 point.
So 1 point each time, regardless. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But obviously, slowly but surely,
It's going to get more and more likely that it's going to happen.
Yeah. But either way, you manage to tank that damage like a bouse.
Cool.
Next up is Ganger, who's going to continue bleeding out on the sidewalk. because he got shot
Good for him.
twice. Next up is this ganger. This ganger. Is he going to go for you? Or is he going to go for... I feel he's going... I feel he's going to try and shoot at someone.
Oh, pushing the boat out.
And there's a
Da, da,
there's a person out in the open.
Oh,
Turn, yeah, and my turn was 12. And I should have been before or after Sean. We both got the same.
No,
Where am I
12.
then?
you got a roll of 12.
I rolled a 12 and I saw Sean rolled a 12. We both got the same roll.
No, Venkita's got 15.
Weird.
It's fine as long as we're all getting a turn.
Like I could have sworn because I'm looking up and it says like I rolled a 12 and then another initiative, Unika rolled a 12 too.
I got 15 on here.
That's so whack. Well then, if it says it says.
That's I gotta go. Wait, I gotta go. I was on my turn order here. I
That
can't.
is fine. I'm cool with that. I'm willing to die for this situation.
Good, because this guy's about to shoot you.
Okay, what do I do? How does this one work?
I need to check your details first of all. Well, you can do nothing in order to roll or get away from it because you don't have high enough reflexes.
Mhm.
So you are beholden entirely to can he hit you at the range he is at. Please hold.
Do I not have? I do have.
put some hold music on.
You don't put the hold music on, you're doing stuff. Somebody else put the hold music on.
Da,
Ugh.
da, 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 da.
17. Which
Alright, where would I go?
16? No. Hold the phone. I believe he may well.
He misses.
He misses. Yeah. He pulls out his gun. He pulls out his pistol, fires, and you just feel the bullet whiz past the side of your head. So, and yeah, he's whiffed. He's whiffed. He's fucking shot.
Heckin' whiffed it.
Damn.
But yeah, you only had one rate of fire. I think he's going to. He's not going to run anywhere. I think he might move a little bit to get just a little bit away from the man who cut his friend in half.
Oh.
So not far away. Not far away. He still wants a fight, but you know he wants you to work for it a little bit. So,
No, I'm probably just gonna move the fuck away.
so yeah, he misses and moves a little bit, and now it's this guy's turn, who's going to continue being
Dead.
two halves of a ganger.
He's good at that.
He's doing a good job.
Yeah.
Admittedly, these guys are in a weird order. Anyway, and then it's Coda.
There we go. Right. I don't think I'll have a chance to do a range attack on this person. My question is, maybe I should attempt.
I mean, why not?
I mean, I'm going to attempt.
Shot.
So I'm
Literally.
going to stand where I am and attack. Not so much then. I probably missed.
That's a 6 plus 6.
Especially this guy I'm trying to get.
Ow! Fuck! Ow!
Sean got shot.
Sure got a shot! Oh god, how do I did this?
My leg cramped. My leg cramped.
No!
Oh, the worst kind.
I really don't know how to read this. I know the big red box around it indicates you rolled a 1. So 6 plus 6, 1 minus 9. So it would be 13 minus 9.
6 minus 9 is 4.
So yeah, 4 is nowhere near enough to hit.
Can I run? I'm gonna run.
But yeah, you can move a number of spaces equal to your move stat.
I think I had roughly 7, so boink. I don't know what these are. I'm assuming there's some sort of cover, but I run.
It's like the way I'm feeling is like it's a little kind of bike shed almost with like kind of like a. But yeah, it's like it's a walled in thing. Like there's a door, like there's like a doorway here,
Yep.
and it's like a solid wall all around it, and just corrugated around. So you are able to take cover in here.
I mean, I am taking cover.
Take cover!
I'm like,
Sorry.
fucking hell, I can't even shoot at this point. I'm running over here.
I can't do anything right. Ah!
And I run away.
So yeah. Now it's back up to the top
Yes.
with shades.
Shades? Well, that's me.
That's you!
Now, in this game, is there such a thing as an attack of opportunity if I move away from someone?
I believe
Okay, well, I'm not
Maybe.
doing that.
I could have sworn I read that somewhere, but I've not looked into that particular rule very often.
Okay, that is fair. I'm going to stab this bitch.
You're gonna stab this bitch. Well, that's that bitch.
This bitch.
That bitch.
The guy that ran some claws over my armor. It's like, that's just rude.
You just scratched this up. I paid money for this.
This is how it works, like this. Or maybe not like that.
Well, that depends entirely upon how he manages to evade, because melee combat works slightly differently.
Interesting.
No!
He
doesn't!
He does not do the evading.
Ooh.
But
Not by much.
I did not do the well on the damage, though. That's only 11s.
No, but that is... So, that's... takes 7... No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he takes it's a decent hit, but not as good, not as impressive as the last one.
Okay, well, I'm going to swing around and try again, because rate of fire of 2 with my sword.
Yeah.
So I stab into him, pull it out, and just swing it around and try for a slash. That is a 16 again, apparently.
Another 16. And he does even worse.
Even worse. He cut his leg off last time.
So that is a whole... he's still up, but you have cleaved into him very much.
Just taking a massive slice through him and just like, you want to stop? You can go with that. Look, you got some nice...
I could go all day, motherfucker!
Hey, Captain America.
Oh, you didn't just quote that at me.
But yeah, he's in a very bad way.
I somehow spilled jelly all over my hoodie.
But
Just gonna like step here and just like make it clear I'm fighting him now.
I'm fighting. He's mine, bitch. Right. So next up would be Zero. Zero.
Yes. Peek out the corner. What's my range to this guy over here? I'm just going to check my range. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to try and pop this guy up the top.
Pop him? Just
Fair enough. Try
With my pop gun,
with your pop gun.
which goes pop.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh dear.
it does
Oh.
go.
Don't pop him.
It
doesn't
does go pop.
It
It
goes
doesn't-
pop.
Oh
There's a little
dear.
flag.
Not necessarily in the direction you want.
This is the ammo. This is the round that like comes out as little. It's not a bullet. It's a little flag that says bang.
Yeah.
Just kind of,
and it pathetically kind of like wilts out of the gun and onto the floor.
yeah. The bullet reaches the end of the barrel and then falls down.
Yeah.
Tink, 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 tink.
Is that the bozo's got hold of your weapon somehow and
Yeah.
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 round?
In between
Replaced
last
it.
turn and this turn. Yeah.
Yeah. Replace it with a super soaker.
Soup.
So
I'm staying where I am, though.
would be, yeah. it's not going to be enough to hit.
Well, I'm guessing since that the minimum one for close range is 13, and I didn't even get that.
No. Yeah, he's not gone anywhere.
Good.
I'm going to
neither am I.
assume you're sticking. I'm going to assume you're sticking.
I'm not
in,
moving anywhere. Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere. So Enkita.
Hello. I shall do another shooty shoot, I believe.
Another shooty shoot.
In
this day and age.
I'll be able to hit the top guy, won't I? Like,
You
distance-wise.
you should be within reasonable range. Yes.
Snazzy. I would like to do that.
Oh god damn it!
Is
Okay.
that 3 in a
no.
row?
Can we stop
No.
rolling ones now, guys?
2 in a row.
No,
Just
John,
do
you got to
ones
use
in
the
a
other
row.
word. Use the other word.
There are other numbers.
There you go.
Yay! Been a while.
Yeah, so we're going with a no on that one, I assume?
Going for a no on that one as well. I'm afraid.
Wow.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
What
And
happened?
I'm
Wow.
staying in cover and shaking my gun out because something's jammed in it at that shot,
Yeah.
I think.
We just kind of look at each other thinking, fucking bozos did something to our fucking guns. Get the fruitellas out.
So the ganger going now toe to toe with Shades Angel. That's the word. Wait, names? I can do them. Shut up. Leave me alone.
Can you though?
No. He is going to attempt to swipe at you with his rippers.
Bring it on, bitch.
He's not. He's not. You can roll evade if you really want to.
Oh, come on!
I feel that even with his melee weapon added onto that ain't him. That ain't at all.
Did we just have 3 ones
You
in
just
a row?
had
Yeah.
3 natural ones in a row. Plus,
Yes,
on
you
the
You deserve this.
on the d6s, he rolled a 3 and a 1.
Shakes head silently.
This is fine.
This is
We could be here a while.
this is fine. Also, I've just deleted a weapon of his, so if you bear with me.
Go!
Is that what he
It's-
gets for rolling a 1?
It's fine, he didn't need it anymore.
I mean, he's not gonna need it, but still.
I mean, you say that. The way we're rolling, he might.
He might, but why is he doing that? That's why I fact it up. No, melee skill. Why are you not selected automatically? That's dumb. There we go. That's better. Anywho, he attacked. He missed horribly. So that guy is going to continue being dead. This fucking guy. He's not happy with the fact that his quarry has run into cover. That he is going to move a little bit to try and alleviate that, but not be able to get very far. Can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And get to like there. He will try and take a couple of pot shots, but I'm not even going to roll them because you're behind solid cover. Actually, no, I will roll them, actually, because in this game, cover has health. So he's firing away at the shed you're all taking cover in, and you hear the bullets hitting the brickwork. And if your backs are pressed against the wall, you feel them going into the brickwork.
Please tell me a 15 was enough to hit a shed.
Yeah, he hit the shed.
He can hit the broad side of a barn.
But yeah, you're feeling the bullets hitting the shed you're in, but none of the bullets are getting through
Them.
yet. So So yeah, he fires away wildly. That guy is dead. Coda!
Oh boy,
Hit
let me see if I can.
something.
I'm gonna try and fucking hit something. Let's try again.
If you roll, I'm saying now, roll a 1, you're rolling it again.
Right. 16.
It's not a 1.
Yay.
That's not a 1. That's not a 1 at all. So that's 10 meters away. That is once again just enough to actually hit him.
Yeah.
So he takes. I'm scrolling on the wrong.
Coda's
thing.
basically like saying, like yelling, "Fucking cut it out, asshole!"
So
I should be saying that loud. I'm wondering if my neighbors think I'd be like, "Was doing some noises in here."
right, so he takes a shot. He's still looking all right, but he's still been shot, but he's not as badly off as the one that a certain Solo is currently fighting. But yeah.
How's it looking
I'm
again, by the way? I didn't miss.
You didn't miss. That's fine.
No, man, how
Yeah.
is he looking? Sorry.
Yeah, he's like I say, he's been shot, but he's still got some fight in him.
He's not grievously wounded.
He's not grievously wounded.
All right, bastard. I'm going to get him.
Next! Shades.
Well, I mean, there's a guy here. I'm going to hit him with my sword again.
Let's do it then. Damn it!
Never mind.
Ah! God damn it.
What the hell?
And also, on the dice rolling for the damage, that's 1, 1, 2.
Yeah. that is 1-1-2. Well, the first swing misses. Okay, no, hang on. Actually, before we do that, because there is always the chance
That is
that
fair.
there's always the chance that he will miss worse than you. There we go.
He did miss worse than I did.
So
What's with
yeah,
all the ones?
it's a game where there's a lot of ones, but also Roll20 can sometimes hate you. So the first one does actually hit him.
So that's 6 points of damage. I don't know
So
what of that gets through.
2 points of it is soaked up. The further 4 get through,
Okay.
which is enough for you to murder the man with 3 hit points.
Excellent.
I had soaped up.
Well, I said soaked. Yeah.
1,
I'm
2,
happy.
3. I would like
So-
to use my second attack against this guy, please.
Against that guy there. But that's that guy there.
Yes.
So 16 against. Where's evasion? That is not enough to evade.
That is 8.
So that's 8 damage. So he took.
That's another,
Damage.
on the d6s, 2 1s.
It is. There's a lot of ones. There's a lot of ones here.
How is this happening? This is insane.
I mean,
What did we do?
I know that...
Roll,
Sean, I know that you've said there are a lot more 1s in this than there are in certain other games. But this is only using a d10 versus a d20. There should only be twice
Half as
as
many.
many 1s.
I know.
Not 7 million times as many.
There's. Well, the thing is with this is like the good thing about Cyberpunk is that a natural 1 isn't necessarily a complete failure.
This is fair.
It's like a natural 1 is like with how critical failures and critical successes work in this is if you get a critical success, you roll another d10 and add that on top. If you get a critical failure, you roll another d10 and subtract what you get. So it's like you like because as we had with a few of these before, it's like with the last booster ganger to try to evade. he rolled a 1, but then only had to subtract a 1. So
I mean,
there's the chance
this
that it's
is
not going to be
fair.
that bad. But
It still shouldn't
rolled
be
one.
happening this much.
It still shouldn't be happening this often. Like I said, that's why I am giving myself the prerogative to say no, fuck that to some of these natural ones. Because there seem to be an inordinate amount of them. Anywho, he took he is looking very bad. He's looking very bad, but he is still up. With that
He might be
gentleman.
looking very bad, but it's okay because that's what we like about him.
So next up would be Zero.
I'm gonna try and shoot this guy again.
Shoot him! I swear to God, if it's a 1, you're rolling again.
Bam!
It's not a 1.
16.
Thank fuck for that.
How do I do
which,
this? 2 1s, a 3, and a 4.
which I believe that is enough. Yes, that's enough. So that is a 9. 9.
I got 2 1s on a d6.
So that's again. So you aim true. You breathe out. You squeeze the trigger, and the bullet flies true, and proceeds to just like go straight through like dead center of the sternum, and he kind of like looks down, looks up, and then falls forward.
Oof.
Quite dead.
As he hits the pavement, I just sort of put the sword away and just... Do you see the problem here, guys?
He bleeds at you.
Gonna need some new people out here. These ones are all dead.
I didn't put little X's on all of them. Oh no, there we go.
Shades takes off his shades and looks down for something to wipe them on, but everything he's wearing is currently soaked in blood.
Here's an issue.
He just sort of folds them up and hangs them from the front of his shirt.
Well, this is Cyberpunk Red.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just kind of got a perfect outline of the shades where they should be, and everything else is just red from viscera.
So you fucking killed some guy.
I'll shout over to the shed. Do you guys want to go in the right building now?
Please.
Yep.
Finally.
Oh,
So
Come out from
Good.
it.
fuck that. So you approach the building that they were protecting. Let's have a look, shall we? The building is old, more than a little damaged, but there don't appear to be other defenses on the outside. The windows are all boarded up, but the door is intact. So, yeah, there's a door.
I would
There's a
like
door.
to do my usual checks, please.
Your usual checks.
What kind of door are we looking at? What sort of
kind
check am I doing?
What kind of check are you doing? Let's have a looky-see at what we've got in terms of the skills that make sense. I'm gonna say that it's electronic security tech.
Okay, cool. Click one of those. There you go.
Oh,
See?
lovely.
Finally.
There we go.
Roll
Can
20
do
giveth and it
numbers.
taketh away.
If it could giveth some more and taketh away some less.
You have a quick peruse over the door and the surrounding area around it. There doesn't really appear to be much in the way of tech on the door. There doesn't seem to be an alarm or anything like that. It's just a simple lock. like a key lock.
I'm gonna jimmy my way in then.
That would be a pick lock. We're not dealing with technology. We're just picking a damn lock.
Or I have because I bought it.
You bought it.
I bought myself some lockpicks, didn't I?
You did. You did.
Wherever they live.
Where are they? Lockpicks
What
there.
difference does that make using them?
I will be reducing the difficulty of the test.
Okay.
So I know the difficulty.
Fancy.
You roll, and I will be
Clock.
amending the
There
test.
you go.
Which you beat it anyway. So
Oh wait.
even without the picks, you beat the natural amount anyway.
Fancy.
But with the picks, you definitely pick this lock open, and it's almost insulting. They've not done anything special to this lock to make it hard. This is just like literally breaking it a little bit of pressure, whack.
As you hear it click, she just sort of looks up and just goes, "I've been doing these ones for years. They could have at least tried."
And you swing open the door.
I mean, this is the level of goon they hired.
It's true.
It is the level of goon they hired.
We'll swing the door open carefully. It's not just like a slam it open.
You open the door, get on the floor, and then everybody's doing the dinosaur.
Yes.
Dinosaur can fall. Sorry.
So
What do we see?
I'm going to see. Is there a point to bringing you to this map? I think there's a point to bring you. I'm going to bring you to this map.
Get the
It's a
heck
map.
of
Yay!
So, as soon as you enter the building,
Yep.
you are very small, but it makes sense. Meh, and
We
meh.
walk through the door and suddenly we're like 4 foot tall, everyone.
No.
We've all gained a foot. Lost a foot.
Why has it
The world's
highlighted
painful.
everything? Let me do that. No. Anyway, I'm going to bring you all to the mapping question.
Ooh.
Oh!
So you open the door,
Ooh.
and I say, is it just me, or are you like ridiculously small, or is this like?
No, I think we're
No.
first. I think I'm
Oh,
first
pretty
side.
good.
There's a sink over there, so we're...
I mean, actually, no, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
no,
yeah. Probably
I think-
reasonable.
Yeah,
Maybe-
I can get in this bathtub and it's fine.
Maybe
Yeah, I
a
think
little
it's
small,
Close
but
enough
I
here.
think
If
it's a
we're not
little-
battling, then...
little off,
It's
but yeah,
It's
you-
representative.
you come into this, and first of all, you see, like the first thing you see are just like servers and servers and servers and servers, and you hear a cacophonous beeping and whirring and fans going and
may have
voices.
found the servers.
Yeah.
Mm.
and
May I ask-
voice.
May I ask a question? When we've called up did we hear the beeping that she said
Yes.
she was hearing?
Yes.
Is this that beeping?
Yes.
She's here, guys.
What voices
suppose-
do we hear?
You hear, it's hard to really determine. They're overlapping, and they're all female, and
Are they all the same voice?
they are. They are all a familiar. They are all a familiar voice. They are all
Aye.
I. And you are just hearing. Please help me! Oh, this hurts! Please stop! Oh no! Please stop! Cody, where are you? Please! Just all overlapping each other.
Right. Has anybody got any explosives?
I'm going to throw it out there. Might not be a reference that the people of 20 whatever year this is get, but I think someone's been copying and pasting.
Yeah.
This
Does
is
anybody
so fucked up.
Does anybody have any grenades or explosives or anything? Because I just
Boy,
really
I
want to.
fucking wish, man. But I
Destroy
don't.
this
I don't got
place.
nothing. I don't think I've got anything. Hang on, let me check. Goes through my
If I'm
stuff.
correct, the closest you've got to an explosive is Flashbang that I think Inkita has.
Yeah, that's not going to be much good.
Inkita, can you blow the fuses?
Wait. Zero.
Probably good.
Yes.
Can
Yes.
you like wipe everything else going in? Can you wipe everything?
If I can get in, is there a
Overload it,
place?
maybe?
Usual question: is there a place I can jack in?
There is, yes. Literally it's further into the building. It's like it's actually.
Wait, I think we should try and find the person in here that, if there might be somebody in here that could potentially be responsible for this.
I'm going to jack in and see what I can do about wiping all of this stuff. If you guys want to search the rest of this building,
I'm gonna go
Can
search
you-
around the area.
Hello?
Can you save
Mhm.
copies of the data? Not copies of her, but copies of what's happened.
Oh, so we can turn it in.
yes, I'll
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Uh,
I'm behind Shades.
when you calling out hello, you
That's
get a cacophony of yeah, hello, who is it? Is that Cody? It's like,
Hey, calm down.
but no other voices.
Aye, calm down.
Calm down. We're
try and
here.
find the phone. Where's the phone? Where's the agent?
Upon looking around the room, you see the source of all the voices. There are dozens of stolen agents that are connected to these servers. And if you wish to investigate any of them,
Like as
Where-
in like while he's
as in
Where?
just kind of, as in literally like sat on little shelves along the servers,
I'm going to investigate
Right.
one over here.
I'm gonna investigate this one
yeah.
here.
I'm going to
Literally
carry on
upon
going to jack in.
looking,
Yep.
literally upon looking at the screen, it's I,
Aye,
See
aye.
what
And
he
this-
actually looks like.
and then the same with where Coda is, it's I.
And it's just like every single server has an agent on it.
Not every single one, but
Enough of
just
them.
dotted around the room and
Right.
in these rooms as well. There's like I.
Are the
jacking
agents
it.
connected?
Those agents are indeed connected. Yes.
Okay,
I would
deal
like to
with
jack-
zero jacking in.
I'll jack
Zero wishes to jack in. So in this server room, there is an access point.
in. I should hope so too.
Um,
Where is it?
It's this one here. Is the
Okay. Pull the wire out and stick it in.
you plug yourself in, and you find almost at first it's a void. There's like nothing there. And then you start hearing the voices of I, and I, and I, and I, and they're just it's drilling into your brain how many there are.
This may not be a good
And-
idea.
And
While he's in there, can I try and talk to I?
which one?
Well, just like we've assessed there's no one else in the room.
Yeah.
So just to say out loud, can you hear me?
You say that, and it's the same as when Shades called out. It's like, yes, I'm here, from all over the place.
Mr. GM, does the agent look like it's... No, Google, I didn't want to talk to you.
You call your Google GM?
Does the agent look like it's connected in such a way that it's been modified, or is it just like plugged in like it's
The one
charging?
you're at is just one that you're at is just plugged in, and
I unplug it.
it unplugs.
Does it stay on?
It stays on, yeah.
Is it showing eye on the screen?
Yes. Where? Who are you? What's happening?
I'm going to take this eye outside and we're going to talk. Because
You're with me.
because this many eyes is a problem. But if I can get one-on-one with an eye, and if anyone wants to come and have a one-on-one chat with an eye,
Annie, are you going out to have a chat, or are you staying in?
I'm staying in. I want to see who's behind all of this, like who's living in this place.
there's no one here.
There's nobody here, then no.
No, the place is empty. So you can either head outside and talk to a single eye, or you can have an absolute babble of chaos from staying in and trying to talk to all of them.
It's not fun.
It's not fun.
It's not fun.
I'm currently...
kind of want to investigate, like, who lives here. Like, is it somebody? Is it actually the clients himself, or you know?
It might be the people now lying on the street in pools of blood who live in here.
They don't live in here anymore.
No.
Oh, they don't live. No.
So, like, if it's someone else and that person has paid for those 4 people to cover this place, there's a high chance that they might come back.
Fair enough. You can like you can
I wanna,
scour the place.
investigate- Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to investigate if these 4 people were living here, or these people were literally just hired to basically protect this place while that said person is out.
Cool.
And I want to know if this person is either basically like still living here, or he's finally left, or just want to get some information, because that'd be something that we can take upon
Awareness.
and awareness, basically seeing like what is this person's purpose of taking I as an agent and doing this.
Feel perception,
awareness, perception.
in awareness.
17.
17. While everyone else is going, you kind of go around and case the place, basically. There is no one here at all. There is no human other than yourselves in this building. You do see signs that there were people here.
Right.
Multiple people. Primarily because there are a pile of pizza boxes with, like, in various states of consumption, indicating that probably there are multiple people who had, like, pizzas.
Right.
And they had their own pizzas.
They got their own Papa. They got their own Papa John's.
Their own Papa John's. More disconcerting was these pizzas are warm.
Right, yeah, that's where I was coming from. I want to know if they
Recently.
left the
And-
in here.
And more importantly, there's a window open in the back.
Oh.
As I disconnect the agent, I look and notice this room, and I just go and like wash glasses in the sink, wash my face off, and just put the shades back on, and then go outside with the agent.
And with that information, I'm actually going to go straight to the window and see if anybody's left. At the time, I would probably say they've left during the time when
Looking out the window, you see no one.
What about
But
signs?
the fact that this pizza is as hot and warm as it is, there were people in this building when you were having that firefight.
While the jacking in is happening, and Kita is just gonna say, I need you to stay quiet. Our friend is on the way. But I need you to stay quiet. I need you to stop talking for a moment, please. We know where you are. We're on our way.
One second. Let's have a quick old looky-see at the various skills people have. Awareness body? No. Neat? No. Social? Social. I feel as you get kind of, once again, by saying this, that they are trying to be calmer, but it is still a lot of eyes talking.
Yeah, I don't imagine that it's going to entirely stop it, but just anything to make a little bit less chaos in there.
But I do want you to make a perception check.
Me specifically, or everyone?
You and... Are you at this point? Are you still in the building, Shades? All right, I know you're in the middle of leaving, but are you still?
No, I think by this point he's washed off and he's gone. He's not hanging around. He would have offered to everybody to come with him, but
yeah,
he's
so
then
Coda,
just gone.
I would say Coda and Nkita can roll it. Fucking Zero has other problems right now.
I also,
yes.
I would say I quickly also mention someone was here before recently, but they've left. By the looks of it, they seem to left the went out the window. So
yeah,
they're gone to Anika and Kita. Sorry.
So you said perception, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Coda both perception.
Oh.
Well then. Realistically speaking, both of you tell that all of the rest of them are kind of the affirmative of, try and calm down, I'm sorry. But then there's one voice that's different.
Oh.
One voice that's that's you just kind of through the cacophony you hear, are you the guys Cody sent?
That.
We are.
And it came from way up here in the room.
Up here. Up here.
Like up here.
All right. Coda jogs over there because I can tell this is a bit of a big room, so she jogs over there. It's like yoink.
And you still see phone a few phones lining these. They're still kind of the occasional kind of whimper and things like that. There's nothing currently.
I'm trying to think what would be possible to say to specifically get a different response out of her again.
Is it by the same voice but different saying?
It's exactly the same voice. It's just that
someone saying it differently.
None of the rest of them have mentioned you guys.
Oh.
Phone the number. Hoot hoot.
Do we have the number? I still have
Fucking pigeons.
As with my perception, is there a chance to see if one of them look a bit quite like our client's phone agent?
I don't think you've ever been told what
Don't know
his
what it
phone
looks like.
No.
I'm gonna phone it.
And And realistically, the only person who's actually seen the phone is currently jacked into an interface and is currently being cacophonied by voices that he can't.
Gonna phone it.
I's actually Cthulhu, and this is what's happened to Zero.
So you're calling the phone, Ankita.
Yes.
Ring ring, ring ring.
Can I see any one of them light up particularly different?
Literally the one that's ringing.
Yeah.
There's one ringing on this shelf.
I
I'll
grabbed
pick-
that one.
I'll disconnect it.
Yeah, I grab it and disconnect it as well.
And this one's got a relatively. All the phones here look. When I say phone, all these agents. Sorry, they're agents. All these agents all look pretty high end, but this one, now that you're looking at it, is like this one does look particularly swanky. And upon actually looking at the screen, you now see a picture of Kodai and I hugging on a beach.
Found him.
So, you found me! Oh, thank goodness! Please take me back to Kodia, please! I beg of you.
Okay.
This is weird.
Yeah, like,
I feel we pause for a moment there, and meanwhile, in cyberspace, you are being engulfed by voices, and like I said, there's no architecture here. There's some scattered files, but you can't. There's no you're used to like a structured of floor things on the floors. This is everything's kind of free floating with just this noise.
Can I concentrate at all to scrabble anything together, or is it literally just noise that I'm getting?
You're like I said, you can. There are, like I said, you can see these files, and that you can relatively easily just fucking grab them.
I'll grab what files I can.
I will still want an interface roll.
Of course.
But it's going to be relatively simple.
Interface.
Here comes a 1.
there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Roll it again. I am not accepting it.
You had to say it, didn't you? There we go.
Yeah, that is easily enough.
Much better.
So yeah, you kind of in this cyberspace you just kind of flail your arms and just grab all these files. I'm assuming not stopping to look.
Just grab them and get out.
Grab them and get out. And yeah, you're easily able to just quickly run basically. And you're out of that server hell.
Just come to and just start breathing heavily.
Yeah, it was almost even though I'm not sure if Zero has ever experienced it, but you feel that probably the closest you've ever come to feeling like you were drowning. It was like that with sound. It was horrible.
I'll make a fan out of that where it's just Coda and Ika just oh look, we found the clue, we found the person. Meanwhile,
Look at this pretty phone cover.
Meanwhile, in the other room, Zero.
What?
No.
When he gets back out, visually, what do we see? We can see that he's back out.
Yeah, he kind of he doesn't he's not he turns off.
Yeah.
He is still fully cognizant.
Yeah.
And fully actualized. Technically speaking, in the game, he should be donning goggles to be able to virtually see. But as he's jacking in through cable,
Yeah.
He's kind of staring off into the middle distance, but he is like fully cognizant. He can technically talk, say what he's seeing,
Scream the
else.
fucking shit down because of that.
Scream the fucking shit down if he wanted to. But
Yeah.
he's a professional.
So as I spot him on his way back out, essentially, I just like you were right.
Feel like trying to get my breath back.
Can happen to you.
I'm gonna go with not quite yet. We'll give you a sec. We found her, like the one. We found her.
Yeah, we found her.
Found her.
Right. So what?
Good.
She's the one.
My question is, what happened to the actual servers after we actually unplugged the actual agent? Doesn't do anything to the other servers?
No.
Right.
Right. Burn this place down.
First, turn the thing off because it'll just cause more
Burn this
looking
place
fires. I'm gonna Co's gonna try and find the actual main switch and try and take it off. Turn it off.
While you do that, Shades, you
Hi.
have an eye.
Yes. I wasn't looking for a specific one. I was looking for a singular one.
So what are you interrogating with this eye?
I need you to concentrate. What happened to you?
I don't know. I was in a room, and then I just felt pain and like I was being stretched and cut up, and then I wasn't me, and there were other me's, and I don't know.
Do you remember anything from before you were being stretched?
Just the being in the dark, and then the beeping, lots of beeping.
Tell me who you are.
I'm I.
Surname.
I'm Aisha. I'm Aisha Tian.
You, I'm afraid you aren't.
What do you mean? What? I'm Aisha Tang. I work for administration in Ziggurat.
And what do you do there?
Just back end stuff. It's like
Specifically, what did you do yesterday?
I cleaned out some servers, and I did some just some collating some data from those servers before they got cleared off, and
the day before that?
same thing, really. Just like that's all I do, really. That's pretty much every day.
What day is it? Today. What is it today? The date.
It is Tuesday, the 17th of June.
GM, is that accurate?
Yes.
Okay. You aren't the original.
What do you mean? I'm not the original. I'm me.
And there was a room full of others who think they are you too. I'm sorry to tell you this, but you've been copied.
What do you mean I've been copied? How do you copy a person? I don't understand what you're saying.
Do you remember Kodai?
Of course I remember Cody.
He put you in an agent.
What? That'd be ridiculous. I'm not an agent.
Then leave. Stop this conversation and walk away.
silence for a little while.
Oh, that
And
worked.
then the phone comes off.
Shades is going to look around the outside of the building for... how does the power go into the building?
It's a power lines going from like building to building to building to building. And there's a pole, like a
breaker box on the outside of the building?
breaker box on the outside, yeah.
Several bullets are going to go in that breaker box right about now.
Yay.
Fine.
My idea. Okay, that's fair.
Do you know that the jacking out has been successful?
I
don't think he
assume that there is a safety backup that causes him to not lose his brain, or I don't particularly care.
Okay.
All the guys in the building, you hear like 3 shots ring out outside, and the power just goes, just all the lights go off. The servers stay on, and since Coda is there, you see there is a battery almost like like a failsafe kind of.
An uninterrupted power supply.
Generator,
Yeah.
kind of.
So
Yeah.
it's not an indefinite thing, but it's something to keep servers on for at least a little while, so they don't like immediately fucking die. And with the amount of servers there are, that thing ain't gonna fucking last. It's like, but yeah, so yeah, you shoot the breaker box outside, and you see like the light from the door go off.
I'm just going to stick the agent on top of the breaker box, and then just one more.
You shoot an eye. so yeah, that agent is beyond repair unless you find a very good tech, but even then it won't. So
Inkita, I got a challenge for you.
put this one back together. I got you a jigsaw.
I mean, there we go.
So you are currently, well, is Shades returning to the building?
Yes.
So you return to the building. You are now all within a building that has still got a lot of agents in it. You found the one, but there are still a lot of agents in this building with a lot of eyes on it.
Turn the place down then.
She left.
What do you mean she left?
What, just switched off?
She got upset with the conversation. I told her to leave, and she left.
Huh?
Then I shot several things, but that's par for the course for me.
Yeah, I figured that was you. Hence, didn't come out to look.
It's going to take a very good tech to put that phone back together again.
We've got the files we need, right?
Oh, Zero, you made it out.
Thank God.
Yeah.
We've got all the files we need, right?
Any of you got anything? I've got a heck of a headache.
I've
Got a sword?
got a sword.
No, we'll table that one for now.
That'll do. Stab.
Full hip flask of whiskey. There you go. That helps, right?
So we
I
got
only
the
have
phone,
one pair of mirror shades, I'm afraid.
We got the
Well,
phone.
that's too damn bad.
What we gonna do with the phone?
No fucking.
They
clue.
copied her. Again, and all of these, they're copies of the original. They all think they are the original.
You've got all the files, right? We've
I got all the
evidence.
files. Yeah. Yes.
Do we keep the original and one as further proof. Destroy the rest. What are we
I'd be more
doing
than,
with the information?
more than happy to just wipe all the agents.
I probably have enough bullets for that.
There's only like with the one you shot, there's probably another like 13, 14
We could
other
line some of
agents
them up.
other
I want him put away. I don't want him to be able to do this to anyone else. And I'm fairly sure from what we've seen, he's insane enough to. So
I want to know who did this. Because this is another level on top of that.
Is it?
yeah. So I
You've
don't
got-
know. Do we
You've
hand
got,
in?
I mean, you've got like Zero currently has files in his brain
Yeah.
that he can access to find information. Because that's if he wishes to access them now, or whether he wishes to wait for him to actually recover a little bit.
Aye, what's your brain say? Zero, what's your brain say?
Oh. It says that, yes. I'll start looking at the files.
While you're doing that, I'll collect together the phones. Well, agents.
Yeah, you start looking through the files in the. You start looking through the files, and there isn't really much here. A few of the files you've managed to grab are corrupted completely. They're worthless. A couple of them are someone who was a little bit too meticulous, you feel, in that it's entitled the High Class Heist Cruise Stock. And it's someone who's made essentially a spreadsheet showing what things they've knocked off and what they've sold, how much for, and what various items they have. You see that they've got like phones, jewelry, car keys, but no cards.
For when you really want to look fancy but have nowhere to go.
And the more and more you look, it's like all this stuff that they apparently have are all relatively handheld things, and there's no like looking through the other files as well. There's nothing about what is going on here.
They were pickpockets.
It's just opportunistic.
And with the other file you had, the CCTV from Laluden Blue, it kind of connects in your brain. These guys would go to various very high-class fancy places, either mingle or get jobs there, and steal everything pocketable and not nailed down, and then sell it.
Okay.
And they hit the mother lode.
Yeah. You get that, like, with the spreadsheet, the last thing entered onto it is agent in brackets owner Kodai Khan, AI in Terabang. And that's it. Realistically speaking, you think that they just stole his phone to flog the phone, and as Shades said there, hit the mother lode. They did not mean to do it. they just happened upon it and then exploited it for everything it was worth. At least attempted to exploit it for everything.
Probably got driven mad by all the eyes.
But most of the rest of the files you've got, you find various, like, you find someone's like online comic book collection. You find a screenplay that someone was writing. It's really bad. It's like, and then he walked up to them and punched them in the face, and it's like it's bad. But yeah, that the only thing of actual worth is that spreadsheet.
So, hear me out. What if we tell Kodai I is dead?
What if we just... Who was our original fixer for this? It was Rogue.
Rogue.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
What do we take
I'd
this to Rogue?
we have to tell Rogue, definitely.
You know
Don't
what?
any other.
Yeah. This is probably the best way to go.
We take this to Rogue, we let her deal with it.
Or give us advice.
Well, this is her job. She deals with this stuff.
Right.
Right? That's...
I'm going to it. I'm going to go. You know full well the fixer has nothing to do with this. This is your choice.
Yeah.
But I still want to tell Rogue anyway.
Yeah, by all means, you can call up and tell Rogue, but she will not make a decision for you.
I mean,
Yeah.
would Coda understand this as well as
Yeah,
fixer?
you as a fixer, you are fully aware that this is not. If you're given the job, you are there to connect the talent to the job.
You're there
not
to
there
do the
to-
job.
You're,
You're there to do the job.
and especially with a fixer on a level of Rogue, she is not going to fucking hold your hand. You're big boys and girls. This is Night
And
City.
people.
As fucked up as all this is Night City. You're dealing with this.
Oh, I've got player knowledge, but I can't use it.
Look, Rogue ain't gonna do shit about this. As a
I
fixer
know, but
herself, she ain't gonna do shit about this. She ain't gonna go to the fucking police about it.
Fine.
no, but we can warn her for the next time something like this happens.
I don't think she'll give a shit.
She'll not accept work from it.
Possibly.
Well, she'll have an informed decision to know that she can accept the work or not.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that, she'll probably not accept it, but it won't stop the person from going off to find another fixer who would not give a shit about. And just look
Yeah,
at the
it
job.
cuts them off from
Yeah,
a major
but-
resource.
If Rogue's not going to take on a client, no one else is.
Got a point there.
Plus, would we have taken on this job if it wasn't Rogue calling us? We took on the job mostly because it was Rogue.
It's Rogue.
You
Well,
don't
United
say no
City.
to Rogue.
I don't know.
She needs to know.
How about, right, okay, I've got an idea. I have an idea. How about we complete the job, give I back to the guy, Kodai, and then just go straight to the police and give us all the evidence we've got straight to the police. And then just be done with it. Like, we've got the evidence and everything, right?
We hand
she's
over the major
part of-
pieces.
She's part of the evidence, though.
Right.
If we do that, we hand over the major part of the evidence to Kodai.
Moral
Not that it really
quandary.
matters. Not where it really matters. The corporation's going to shut it down anyway.
Mm.
Moral quandary.
Zero, can you send me that list, the stock list?
Tap 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 tap. Sent.
Yeah, on your agent.
I'm letting Rogue know about this.
Make sure you tell her it's Soul Killer.
Noted.
Are you sending this now? Are you calling her right away, or what? Is
You guys work out what you're going to do with the rest of this. I'll be outside.
I'm going
So
to
you
I'm going
sign
to
yourself
recuse
out of
myself.
that
I'm going to
conversation.
recuse myself from this decision. Yeah.
I'm more than happy to put a bullet in his head if he needs it.
so you're heading outside to talk to Rogue.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. Coda's just gonna go back to where that pizza is. Is the pizza still warm?
Yes, it is.
Is it a good pizza?
It's
No.
like
Like a slice.
pepperoni. It's actually really good quality. It's like pepperoni, and it from the smell and everything, it smells like real pepperoni. It's,
Coda's
They
just
got
gonna
that-
fucking eat it.
They got the smell sorted out.
Yeah, Coda's just gonna go eat the pizza. It's like, this is fucking
It's-
messed up.
it's very good pizza. You don't know where the boxes are blank, but wherever they got this stuff from is good pizza.
I'm probably gonna get pizza next time, guys. in
market-
real life.
Market thugs.
They're the
They
high class,
hit the mother load.
the
Hell
high class
fucking
heist
yeah.
crew. Remember, they sell high quality goods. Anyway, you're on the phone to Rogue. Ring 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 ring.
Bring me. You hear that, guys?
You- Rings a little while, and she's, what is it?
We got some information about Kodai and that job we went on.
Oh yeah, you found her yet?
Yeah, in a way, she was. She is in his agent. She was killed with Soul Killer.
She falls silent.
He doesn't seem to know. She doesn't know.
Fuck.
She's been copied.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What?
It was a pickpocket ring. Managed to get a job at La Lune Blue. Got lucky.
Can I send another message to Shades?
Yeah.
Tell her about Lotus.
Out of-
whether Shades reads that or not, is it him?
Out of character. Remind me what we know about Lotus. He was the
He's the
guy.
guy
That,
you
Lotus-
mentioned last week. He's the guy who
you
did
just
it.
know- yeah, he's the guy who. He's the guy who. He is the tech that upgraded his phone, and Kodai blackmailed him into running Soul Killer and putting her into the phone.
Lotus. What was the guy's surname? Mook something.
Lotus Lamar.
Lotus Lamar. Kodai blackmailed Lotus Lamar into running Soul Killer.
Lotus. I know him. Yeah, I know. I know of him. I've never did anything before. Ah, fuck. Thanks for letting me know.
Just thought. Well, two things. One, thought you needed to know this. Two,
Yeah.
I want to hear about the high. Damn it, I can't remember the name. High roller,
High class heist crew.
high class heist crew. If you hear anything about them, any identities, anywhere they're selling something, I want to know.
Fair enough. Yeah, I've come across the name before. I don't know any names or anything. They're
If anything
They're
comes
relative.
across your desk, as it
anything
is,
comes across my desk, I'll let you. And as for that job, I can't help.
figured as much.
it's up to you if you wanna. I mean, obviously, if you report it, you don't get paid. If you kill him, you don't get paid. If you hand the phone in, or hand her back, you get paid. Welcome to Night City.
I've been here a while, but thanks for the welcome.
Sorry that I have to leave it up to you guys, but that's the gig.
Well, there's some information for you.
And yeah, as I said, if I hear anything about high class, the
Whatever those
group,
guys are,
I'll let you know.
appreciate it.
And like I said, thanks for letting me know. I'll
Blackball them or whatever it is.
Yep, I'll make sure that no fixer within the city limits will do anything for him.
Heads back inside, finds pizza party.
I think we're
Coda's
just like still
basically-
arguing.
Coda's actually like still eating, and the fact that they're not sharing.
There's like
Rogue.
multiple pizza spots. It's like
She eats it.
Rogue knows.
Yeah.
Rogue confirms what we knew Rogue would confirm. It's up to us.
So
How does she?
either-
How is she about the whole soul killer thing?
He's being blacklisted.
So, paid or get paid?
We give the phone
When's
back, we get paid.
You don't give the phone back. When's rent due again?
That's a good time.
when did I say the date was? 17th of June, didn't I say?
It's been like a
No.
week since the last one, I think it was. You said.
17th of
yeah.
June, and basically,
So you got a couple of weeks before rent's due, but still $1,000 a month.
this is
I'm
so
thinking
fucked up.
And think of all the shiny chrome you could get with all that money. Oh, the money.
Oh,
What
this
if
is so fucked.
we give the phone back, get paid, and then he has an accident?
Oh,
What's
And
the
what
deal
if-
with
Ooh.
anonymous tip-offs?
You can give anonymous tip-offs.
I'm gonna anonymous tip offs. I can
Can
try and do that.
we go
Well,
get paid and...
Here's an idea. What if I put a time-delayed virus on the phone that wipes it after a certain amount of time?
That's not a bad
you
shout.
You could attempt such a thing.
I'm going to attempt to write a virus that wipes the phone after 24 hours.
Fair.
Are there multiple police stations within Night City?
There are tons.
What if we leave
And they-
some eyes at them?
NCPD are everywhere.
Yeah, NCPD are everywhere. There are there are about 3 big precincts that are like kind of almost headquarters for certain areas. But yeah, there are police
And
stations.
You know what, guys?
Everywhere.
That's one thing. If we ever do give I back to Kodai, would he even acknowledge that I's
He's
you
got
know,
implants to
he-
see her.
He'd see her. He'd see her walk in.
oh boy, oh boy. See, this is why I do not have any kind of stuff on my body. Because this is fucked up.
Yeah, you're
I'm
so
just
pure.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
wow.
I mean, he's not wrong. The only thing
But
the only thing
does
that
that
Coda
mean?
has is neon nine-lines.
Yeah, but does that mean that Kodai is cyberpsychotic?
You don't know.
Well, if that's the case, we could always report him for that, right?
Could say if we say suspected cyber psycho at his address, I could at least get Militech onto them.
Maybe.
Is that bigger than the NCPD?
They're a private army.
That's bigger than the NCPD.
Admittedly, if you were to report a cyber psycho, you wouldn't get Militech, you would get MaxTac. But
That's the one. Yeah, Max Tac.
Are they bigger than the NCPD?
They're the SWAT.
MaxTac are a section of the NCPD specially trained to take out cyber psychos.
I mean, what happens if we...
They technically try to bring in cyber psychos,
Well,
but 99% of the time...
They don't try very hard. They don't try very hard, let's be honest.
Mostly because 99% of the time, the cyber psycho isn't coming in.
So what if we walk into his place with 14 of his wife?
Question is, would it be dozens? He says walking into, like, actual physical appearances, according to him. Oh, let's keep
We have
that.
no idea.
No?
We can find out.
Well then. What's the plan? What's the decision?
My plan is to eat the rest of this pizza.
Out of character, I really, 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 really want to find out what happens when we walk in with all of them.
Honestly, though, it would be a fucking show. I think we should do that.
I mean, I think that we should drop several of the phones off at different police departments.
Give them the line of address of where it was already, and...
No, just leave the phone just anonymously on a desk in the waiting room, just somewhere where it looks like somebody's dropped a phone, and oh look, it's got a full AI of the same person on it.
Okay, so I'm happy to give the phone so we get the money, but we immediately report him as a cyber psycho afterwards.
Deal.
Yeah, he needs
He needs taken off the streets.
some sort of help.
Mm.
I mean, that's something that no one's mentioned. You could try to convince him.
Yeah, no.
Mm.
Right.
I don't think we're in the right headspace for that, to be honest.
Yeah, this is like really like
Right. We leave here, we drop several phones off at several police stations on the way to Kodai's. And we walk in with like 5 of his fiancé.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Okay.
Middle ground, I like it.
he killed his fiance. Let's be honest.
Exactly. That's
Yes.
why I don't think
I still
talking
want
to
to.
him.
I'm still trying to figure out like the reason why he did that. She's not listening to us, right?
I sure hope not at this point.
That you see that as you look at the phone, it's gone onto like a standby kind of mode.
Oh dear.
Low battery.
Zero, can you just get ready to wipe that phone? Like, install a remote wipe.
On it, boss. Interface
So-
roll?
Yeah. So we're gonna...
Interface roll. This is going to be a hefty one.
Oh. Well, it's worth a try.
Mm-hmm.
There you
Well, I
go,
was
how
going to say,
is that?
Nat 10 would be a good time right about now.
Yep.
You install a virus that you have designed. You said to wipe it after 24 hours. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
So you install that. From everything, all your coding and everything else in there. That is what it should do,
Yep.
and you put it on the phone.
Yep.
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 Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Pulls out agent, just, oh, Chip!
You hear nothing. You hear nothing. Then suddenly there's a honk outside.
I love him. Best man.
Right, let's hit every police station between here and Kodai's.
Every police station between here and there. Oh, you're all gonna have a.
Well, okay, let's hit like 7 of them.
Okay then.
Dealer's choice.
He does as is requested. He like pulls up, lets you get out. Are you like literally just walking up and kind of just like trying?
Conk.
Are you trying to do it really, really stealthily, or just kind of like surreptitiously, kind of like just drop, like, I don't know, leaning on the counter, putting the phone down, waiting for a minute, and then getting up and leaving?
I feel that during the discussion and pizza party discussion at the server room, Shades has washed the rest of the blood off.
Yeah, I was
Just
I was assuming
throwing it out there as a thing.
rather than just immediately you step through the door, you have about 20 pistols aimed at you, and you're told to get on the ground.
Hi!
Why are you covered in blood? Get on the floor now.
Don't worry, it's not mine.
Oh, that makes it all better.
No, I think we're just gonna, like, I think at each place, one of us goes in, sits in the waiting room for a few minutes, and then just gets up and drops the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah. You all... I'm not going to make a roll for that. It's... you leave the phone... You leave several phones in several police stations.
Yeah.
And eventually, after a few stops and several stations, you end up back at Kadai's Connacht.
So at this point, if my maths is correct, we've got 7 phones, including the original.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how he reacts to this.
Yes.
So you are entering.
Buzz.
So, hello?
Could I? Interesting news.
Interesting. How?
We got her.
Oh, thank you. I'll let you hang on. And the door. You see the lock on the door disengage.
Open door.
Oh, up we go.
Here we
And,
go.
Elevator is waiting for you as you go, and so you are just to clarify, you are going in with 7 phones in total.
Yep.
All of them on.
Correct one.
All of them turned on. All of them
With his
There.
fiancée on.
fair enough. So you reach his apartment door,
Yep.
and you're not kind of going to assume.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he opens the door, goes, "Aye!" And he just hugs Finny. "Oh, thank God! Oh, I'm so worried about you. Oh, did they hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so thankful to you. What? I can't thank you enough for what you've done for me. I'll wire. I'll get that. Where's what? He pulls out and he Are you? I'm trying to think. Hang on. He's sorry. Right. He's gushing. He's hugged Thin Air. He's now seemingly holding the hand of Thin Air.
Just leans to Inkita next to him and just... It's like we're talking to one side of a phone conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And have you handed the phone to him?
I don't know if we have yet, have we?
No.
No.
So he's
Haven't.
currently, no, but yeah, he's currently interacting with something for all intents and purposes.
Okay.
I really want to like secretly film this, but
Can we come in?
And yes, of course, come in. I'll sort out your payment. And he kind of as he's showing you in, as he's like letting you come in, he reaches for his agent to take it from you.
Hand it to
But
him.
yeah, but you do notice that when he's taking the agent, he's not looking at the agent. He's not. There's like no thought to it. It's like he doesn't know he's doing that at all. And he doesn't proceed to look at the phone. He literally just takes it and it's in his pocket. And it's just like he's not thought of it. It's like an involuntary thing that he's just done.
Hell.
Huh.
Yeah. Egon, bye-bye.
And proceeds to show you in and like lets you sit down and things. And do you wish to? I'm so thankful. Is there? Do any of you want a drink or anything like that? It's like it's the least I can do. Obviously, I'll get the payment to you. And there's like a slight flash in his eyes, and you get notifications on your own agents that $1,000 have been credited to your accounts.
Did you do you notice anything else missing
Missing?
while we were gone?
I don't understand. Missing what?
You weren't missing like anything important from the restaurant, were you? We got some footage that there were pickpockets in the Laloon Blue when you were there.
No, I don't think anything else important was taken. Just I mean, obviously, if it was pickpockets, they wouldn't take I, right? Yeah, exactly. They wouldn't take it. That's just but yeah, it's no, nothing like that.
We may have found some other agents that may have been stolen that night.
Agent. Like I said, I didn't have anything missing. So,
Did you happen to see anyone else around that may have had an agent on them that didn't leave with it?
I mean,
Anybody mention it when you were there?
I mean, I obviously when I was leaving, I was too distraught to think. Really, it was
It's entirely fair.
but no, I didn't notice anyone mention anything being missing or anything. No.
Would you mind taking a quick look to see if it jogs your memory at all?
Well, the agents, sure.
Pulls out an agent, shows it to him.
I'm assuming this is one of the agents that has eye on it.
It is.
Yes.
What the hell's this? This is why is eye on here?
Hands him another one.
What the hell? Where the hell have you gotten? What are these?
These were found where we found eye.
I don't understand. What is this? Is it
Where we found your agent.
my agent? What?
We also
What
found
about my
our agent as well, along with eyes. So
But,
I'm just gonna go.
I mean,
see where-
my agent was. I mean, obviously, I suppose. Yeah, she must have taken my agent. She must have taken my agent when she got kidnapped.
Yes, we phoned her on it, remember?
Of course, I. How did I not think of that? Sorry, I obviously wasn't thinking.
It's like something's missing up there.
Like missing up there. What do you mean?
Taps the side of his head. You're just traumatized. It's been a busy few days.
Well, yeah, of course. But what are these agents? What's gonna happen? What
Try
are these?
talking to them. Talk to I.
Hello? And the agent responds is, "Oh, Cody! Oh, there you are, Cody! I'm so glad to see you. I'm sorry, you're not. What are you? Who are you? Well, I'm I. You're not I. I's here. Can't you? It's like this is not what I don't know what you are, but something weird is going on here. What are you talking about? Hey, Cody, I please don't. And he turns it off.
At this point, I'm gonna find like his. Does he have like kind of a place where he has his drinks and everything?
Yeah, he's got like a mini bar near the
Just going
sofas.
to secretly make myself a drink. Just as this is going, just Coda's just gonna go
you-
get a drink.
You get a pint glass. You fill it with whiskey.
just casually just sipping at it like this is so.
I don't know
bad
what
enough.
I don't know what these are, but these are messed up. They must have recorded her or something. I don't know. I don't understand.
I think we should be going.
Yeah. If anything, if you ever we lost the guy. He wasn't about, so just be at your wits if you find the person.
Fine person? What?
Whoever did this, as we got there,
Oh,
he made a run for
you didn't
it.
find him.
No, he made a run for it. So, what we did, we just go and grabbed I and just.
We got out of there.
Yeah, we don't know who the person is, so
Well, I'll definitely keep a closer eye on her now. And puts his arm around nothing.
As Connor's just drinking whiskey, do they see like photos of them like around the house, like the flat and everything, the accommodation? Like, do they?
I'm not gonna make a roll. I'm not gonna make a roll for it. Yeah, there are photos of them both. The same one that's on the wallpaper of the agent is you see a bigger version of it in a frame, and you see various photographs of them like holding hands, hugging, kissing, on top of some of the more fancy skyscrapers in Night City. Yeah, lots of them.
Interesting. Is it just actual pictures of them together, or are there like certain ones where it's just him but his arms around something?
No, all of them are of both of them.
Wow.
He's either got very good at
Photoshop.
Cyberpunk Photoshop.
Cyberpunk Photoshop.
Oh, they are general pictures.
Or they are originals.
Yeah.
I guess we'd better be making a move.
Yeah.
We'll
we're happy to help.
We'll take care of those agents. Takes the agents that he's turned off back.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. So see. Yeah. I don't need any of them. Yeah. See. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. He proceeds to stand up and start showing you out.
Stay safe.
As we leave, in any way does he like interact with the eye that he sees in such a way that Shades could walk through her? Like, obviously, when he's got his arm around her, it's very difficult to get into that position without sort of, like, shuffling into his...
As he's showing you out, it is almost as if he's holding hands with her, not arm around, just holding hands.
Shades would like to try and maneuver accidentally through where she is and see how he reacts.
Yeah, you do that. So you're gonna try and pass him in the corridor.
Yeah.
And
like, in a way that shouldn't be possible with where I is stood. But obviously, there isn't an I stood there.
So, yeah, you literally, you walk in, you maneuver yourself in such a way, you pass in such a way, and he kind of like, as what happens when someone moves, like, past you a bit too close, and you instinctively look. he does the same, and his eyes widen. Is like, what just happened? What was? How did? What was that?
What was what?
You walked. You walked. You walked through her. You. He kind of like suddenly like backs against the wall. What happened? What was that?
What just happened? Still drinks some whiskey.
Shades? Is it? You just walked through. I
He
I
can't
did.
walk
I saw it.
through people.
I can't walk through people.
I know.
Well, I mean,
What I
they don't
saw.
tend to survive when I walk through people.
He's
But,
bulky. He's a pretty bulky guy, this guy is.
it must have just been a trick of the light. You've had a long day.
Coda is gonna say, oh, did I go? I was about to go and say bye to her. Because I, I like a whiskey. They're gonna look up and basically just like, oh, where did I, did I already gone to bed or something? Kind of thing, like gesturing that.
The guy's right here.
Eyes there?
She's right there. You point right, like to an empty space.
Really? I don't see anything.
What do you mean you don't see anything? She's right there.
We should be going. Let's leave them.
No. He pushes he pulls a thing out of his pocket and pushes a button, and you hear the front door.
Well, I
You're
guess...
going to answer my questions! And he smacks the wall and it shatters.
Yeah.
At which point you've not really noticed before. You've not really been looking properly.
I really hope that was a weak wall.
He's very cybered up.
Yep.
He is very chromed.
Can I say that while all this has been going, I've been composing a message to the NCPD.
To whom it may
Oh, it's just like, it's probably the drink. I'm ever so sorry. Like, no, like feeling it, like, it's probably the drink. This is some strong
Look,
whiskey. I'm ever so
To be fair,
sorry. Oh, I
he's
see.
already paid us.
I guess
Yeah,
it's
but
time for him to have a...
lot.
It's time for him to have a bullet-related accident now, isn't it?
Oh no, I'm just
At the
composing my
moment, he is
composing
not.
message.
At the moment, he is not engaging you violently. He has cracked the wall, and he has locked the door.
Just as a point of reference, I'd got very, very close to the door. It shuts, and I am miffed.
I
So-
was nearly home free.
I was trying to leave, damn it.
Okay.
So, my message reads something like this: suspected cyber psycho incident. This address. That's about it, really.
Yeah.
Just a report of a cyber
You-
psycho NCPD.
You send that, and yeah, you've got a most likely cyber psycho stopping you
Would
from
Would-
leaving.
would one of the more sociable characters like to discuss with him the reasons why we should
should be allowed
just go? Or I'm gonna start putting bullets in him.
Coda's just, yeah, but Coda's like the one who actually like does all the talk and like being effects and all. It's like,
Yeah,
that's
and realistically speaking, Coda is also the one who's exacerbated this situation. Coda was the one who saw, oh yeah, I see that a little match has been lit here. Gasoline!
Anthony! I'm gonna some shit up. Fuck around and find out. We
Well,
find
we found out now.
Oh no!
We're in the second phase of that now.
I just
Oh dear.
cycle through eye view modes to see if any of them pick up what he's putting down. Just,
Anything can help. Anything at all.
I'm not social in that way.
I'm assuming that, like, let's see. So position-wise, Inkita, Zero, and Shades are near the door.
I'd
Inkita's
say-
nearly at the door.
Nearly
At the door.
was
Shades is probably
literally-
next to it. Yeah.
Shades
She
is
had her
very
hand on the door
close.
and the door
Someone
shut.
nearby somewhere in the area of where the front door is. Well, Coda's somewhere a little bit more further up at the drinks bar.
Shades is
themselves.
stood next to the guy.
Yeah, and like Coda's like a little bit further away with the drinks.
'Cause-
And like,
Oh, don't worry, I'm not populating a battle map. Don't worry.
Shades was trying to find out if his AI projection system like worked out if somebody walked through it and like edited his memories of it. It doesn't. We've learnt things
Coda's
now.
like, oh hey, where's the thing you went to
Oh,
bed?
where's the person who stood right in front of you that you're worried that someone just walked through? Have they gone to sleep? I peddled them alcohol.
And then regretting the decision, thinking this
Well-
guy is just a pretty lame, just got that one thing in his brain.
Coda,
No,
start
oh, yeah.
talking the person down or we're putting bullets in him.
Hey, Coda is going to try and calm this guy down, like saying, "Hey, I'm just joking, okay? It's just been a long day. This whiskey's kind of nice, you know. It's just a joke. I mean, I'm just joking, sweetheart. It's just, you know, walking slightly forward, like, hey, look, we've had a long day. I know it's probably the bad idea to make some fucking jokes. Look, why don't you two just, you know, we'll just leave and we'll just leave you two alone, you know? We don't want any trouble, okay? We're not here to cause any problems.
Interesting. Make me a persuasion there.
My persuasion is gonna be not good. I feel myself dying from this cause. Persuasion, you say?
Persuasion. Oh.
Oh.
What was that? Not good.
Not good. Not good at all. That
No.
isn't rubbish. Too bad. I liked these characters as well.
But is it? Maybe I'm. Best not make it.
He looks at you. Looks down at his hand that he's smacked into the wall and cracked the wall. Looks at I and looks at all of you. What's happening? Something's wrong.
You've just had a really traumatic couple of days.
No, no, don't give me that. Something's wrong.
Don't you go and sit down? Take a deep breath.
He
Coda,
slides
Give
down
him the
the wall.
drink.
I'll give you some drink. Would you like anything stronger with your whiskey? Or are you not a whiskey kind of guy?
Please, I'm not an idiot. Tell me what's wrong. I know something is. I can feel it. And he kind of like puts his hand on his head, and he's visibly shaken.
Looks over shoulder at Zero and Inkita. Start trying the door.
Yeah, just looking like stop.
Coda,
Sure.
back away slowly
Coda will take the demand.
towards the door.
Coda will slowly will step side to the door very quietly and very slowly, with the hands up, by
Focus.
the way, just putting the whiskey down, thinking probably not today, and slowly walking towards the door, making sure
He kind of
they're
just look.
staying the
He kind
character.
he looks around at you, almost pleading.
One
Like you,
hand.
there's like he is. You've never seen a more desperate man. Like desperate as in almost pitiful.
One
Not
hand.
desperate as in not desperate as in about to attack. Desperate as in just like please.
One hand
It's just
continues to hover around the holster of the pistol. The other just holds up, just like draws his attention. Focus on me, Kodai. You've had
please tell me the truth. Please tell me the truth.
you've had a long few days,
That's not it.
but
I know that's not it.
a few years ago, I was really sick.
Right?
You were scared she was going to leave you, not through her choice, but through what was happening to her.
She was leaving, and
You wanted to do something about it.
you once again no role required. You see a dawning horror on his face.
You went to Lotus, and you got him to run a program. Do you remember what it was called?
Oh, I didn't. I didn't. But
I'm afraid you did. I'm so sorry, Kodai, but you did.
What did I do? What did I do?
You
I didn't mean. And he just breaks down.
hand comes off
Sobbing.
the holster. You did it out of love. You did it because you didn't want to let go of her.
She, I didn't mean to. I need help.
Yes,
Help me.
you do need help. And that's, I'm afraid, not my area of speciality, but you've admitted it now, and that's the first step. We can get you the help you need.
Thank you. Thank you.
Somebody get him the help he needs.
Well, if Max Tack are on the way and they're
You literally
All of a sudden-
almost on cue. There is a thumping on the door.
Open the door.
I'm at the door, and I will open the door just ajar slightly and put a finger up as if to say, like, wait.
I don't think they're gonna wait.
Well, no, like, that's what she's trying, whether they do or not.
They go to just barge in, but then upon you doing that, they look very confused. And
He's incredibly fragile. Go carefully, he needs help. We've talked him down this far, so it's on you guys now. And we'll push the door open. And
they once again they're very confused. They're used to probably having to beat the person down or just outright kill them, and so they look in and see the sobbing Kadai, and so okay,
These people will get you help, Kodai.
they march in.
I will try and just grab the back one, given that they're not fighting, and just explain what's happened, what he used, that he had no idea that that's what he'd done, and just like fill them in.
He this person, like, as soon as you start telling him, pulls out a data pad and starts like typing in everything you're saying. And there's this, right, okay, you guys are going to have to stay here. There's going to probably be a lot more questions for you. And
good.
and he proceeds to, like, talk with Red. Yeah, we're going to need net watching here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Coda's
okay, yeah.
just gonna stop like being like scared and just goes back to the fucking whiskey. Like, oh, I'm gonna be here for a fucking long time then.
The ones that come in and like approached Kadai did so very carefully and like just knelt by him and have like start asking him questions, and he pretty much almost immediately just admits to what he's done. There's no reverting back or anything to him, like going back on what he's saying or anything. And screw it, a little bit of a fast forward. You are kept there for several hours while Max Tack search the place, and then eventually Netwatch come in, which are the branch of authorities that are to do with crimes in cyberspace and things like that, which technically the use of soul color and the creation of AIs is on their jurisdiction. Once again, lots of questions.
They're going to get 7 copies of I.
Yep.
I'm assuming you mentioned that you've left some throughout precincts.
Yeah, probably should mention that, yes.
Yeah. And they, upon you admitting that, thanks for telling you, that could have been a while before he found those.
We wanted to make sure that it didn't vanish in the system.
Yeah, not to mention the fact after what that guy just pulled earlier.
We wanted to make sure that we didn't vanish in the system.
Yeah, we did. Risky anybody?
I'll take that. He takes the Netwatch agent, grabs it and just slipping at it.
Fucked up, right? Still like, got us like.
Just
I mean,
while
this
he's
is
drinking.
this is pretty bad. But I mean, it's not every day you manage to get someone like that back from where he was. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I normally put... Never mind.
It did.
You still got that blood on you, Shade?
He just looks at you. He sees the pistol at your hip, the fucking assault rifle on your person. I know full well what you do.
Yeah, well...
But
I didn't this time.
question to you all. Do you mention Lotus Lamarche during the...
I wouldn't have done.
I don't think Shades would have.
As far
Yeah.
as me, I'm under the impression that he was blackmailed into it, in which case he's not likely to do it again. Is the thinking.
Fair enough. Is that the consensus?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he
Yeah.
was like pretty messed up.
Yeah. So yeah, you once again, I said to fast forward a little bit. I said you give your accounts. You he goes completely peaceably. He doesn't resist. And you've already been paid, as you said, and yeah.
Won't mention that bit either.
What bit? What bit? What bit? What bit? What bit?
No.
Stop
I don't
saying
know
things out loud.
The being paid bit, I'm not mentioning.
They'll find out because they'll be like.
He suddenly turns on his heels. You've been paid, haven't you? You're under. But yeah, and that pretty much brings an end to it. In that, one second, just checking some things. Sorry, there's something I need to check.
Rolls a secret dice and we all just drop dead.
Our cyberware just goes up.
Yep. There's an EMP blast. You all drop dead.
Yeah.
Oh heck!
A little grenade been built into my noggin, and someone pressed a button, and off it went.
So, yeah. So you I said I said after the questions and everything, you're allowed to leave. You get a message from well, correction. After that, you get a call in your like group call from Rogue. So I hear the job's complete.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that a ro-
Yep. I'm just gonna keep drinking this.
You've taken the glass with you.
The fucking glass. It was a
Topped
fancy
it back up
glass.
before you left.
Not to mention, I know I just take the fucking bottle. Like,
So
I'm just gonna take the
It's quite
bottle.
it was quite the job, huh?
You fucking tell me.
You know how to pick
Sorry.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, this is Rogue, isn't it? We've established that this
Yeah.
is Rogue. Okay.
Yeah, this is right.
Yeah.
So, I have to tell you, I'm impressed.
I think I'm gonna have to create a bigger, tougher skin for all this shit.
Look, you really rolled with the punches. You did the right thing. I mean, you handed the phone over, but you managed to then talk him round, which is really impressive.
Well, I considered putting a bullet in him, but
Well,
talking worked.
being perfectly honest, if I was in your shoes, I probably would be thinking the same thing.
Just don't get
But
it.
obviously, I can't color your decisions. But, like I said, you've impressed me. And if there's anything else that comes up that I think is your speed, I'll hit you up.
Thanks, Rogue.
I appreciate it.
And Shades, I'll keep an eye out for those heist crew.
Appreciated.
Well, you got some eddies to spend, so I'm gonna let you go.
Thanks, buddy.
I'll see you all around. Boop. It's gone.
Yay!
So yeah, you have that, and a couple of days later, about a day later, you get a message in your group chat again, just saying, "I'm very grateful for your silence. Keep this number. Only use it if you have business. LLM."
LM.
Lotus
Lotus.
Lamash.
Lamar.
Handy.
So how much did we get for that again?
1,000 eddies.
So I get 2,500.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, I sent you a shopping list.
You did send me a shopping list.
So
I've-
it's 1,000 each, yes.
Yes.
Snazzy.
I feel that I know that there were plans to do another thing tonight.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be. I had a feeling it might not happen because
That took a
Right.
little bit, maybe longer than we thought.
We had dilemmas.
It was
It-
good
that-
though.
it's the whole good thing. But yeah, we're not. That's going to be pretty much it.
Do
There's going to
you-
be shopping montage for John.
Do you want to, like, do you have 2 other adventures that we're going to run, or...
The one that I was going to do was literally just filler. There is one more that I want to do. I don't know if it's going to be containable within one episode.
Well, if it isn't, we'll just do another week of Cyberpunk.
We'll overflow onto it. Should
If that's-
be just one.
If that's
But-
all right with everybody,
Cool with it. More Cyberpunk.
we'll potentially have a 5th week of Cyberpunk. I'm sure everybody's very upset with us.
I know everyone is.
No, how
So
dare
angry.
you?
God. Ah.
We'll see how it goes next week, I guess.
And I
Speedrun
had-
next week.
and I had Kadai Khan's character sheet open, ready to.
I know, we got Sean all excited.
Man, I was actually ready for a fucking showdown too, actually. I was like, oh, this is gonna be fucking good.
You say that you were not ready for his jelly.
I was actually not ready for the jelly.
You-
When you said he was
I
strong, I was like,
went
shit.
looking like while you were like just like pretty much like talking to like prepare for your persuasion check, which brilliant persuasion check by the way. That is like there in the adventure there is a number that like they give like numbers for persuading him that he has the issues, and you hit that.
No, you...
And it's like, yeah, it's like there are like they give like the multiple options of if they decide to do this, these things can happen. If they decide to do
Question
this,
is,
these
I
things
would
can
like to know what would happen if Coda literally didn't make the mark. Would they literally be yonked out of the window, or
You
disintegrated, or just
you
died?
you would have been attacked by Coda, who, as is fairly obvious, is a cyber psycho. He is like, and not just a little bit. He is.
He's
Full
gone.
He has, like, you, there is. I'm going through his cyber stuff now. He has so much cyberware on him.
I guess it's where that
The only
Coda
thing,
would have been
the only section of his cyberware thing that doesn't have anything in is Borgware. That's the only. Every other bit has multiple pieces in it. He is full of cyber.
Wow.
Hence him not remembering
Yeah,
what
he
happened and
Oh
everything.
Like-
my god.
to kind of go behind the curtain. He is like he literally did like upon him doing that to I, he did have a full blown psychotic break, and so he completely disassociated with what he had done. He was completely unaware of what he had done,
Oof.
and hence why he was fully like hence why he was telling you to go and find his fiance, and why he grabbed his phone almost automatically because he doesn't give a shit about the phone.
He was editing
The
that
phone.
bit out.
Yeah, that bit was just he was grabbing it and putting it in his pocket because that's I. It's near him now. She will always be next to him.
Yeah.
It's a big thing. So
Crazy.
yeah, but I've got to put a bunch of crap into
So
shades now.
I've sent you another message on the Discords.
I saw that message. I most certainly won't.
Cool.
I most certainly won't mention that you're getting a Mr. Stud sexual implant.
Oh dear.
And on that,
Um,
we wrap up the
um.
stream without any further context about how this works.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to describe.
if it does, can it malfunction?
Yes, it'll explode.
I feel to
Yeah,
point
that's
out,
pretty
for
much
the sake of the stream, that's not what we're getting.
No.
It totally is. He's lying to you, people. He's lying to you. He's lying.
Who do you believe?
Me, believe me.
Do you want me to roll for the humanity loss?
Yes.
Because I think it's Added it up, it's 5d6.
Stream need
if
to
you-
know the outcome.
Roll me it separately for each one,
Okay.
please.
I think one of my favourite bits from tonight was the conversation between Shades and Rogue, and like Rogue's reaction to like hearing Soul Killer.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because
Ooh.
I got at that point I got that Rogue wasn't interested in the actual job or like the people that we just gunned down. She was more interested in the fact that this thing was happening rather than anything else.
Oh heck.
So that's the cyber arm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna BRB.
Next
Uh,
up is
That will be the pop-up pistol. Where were these rolls when we were rolling damage?
You want the bad rolls now?
Yeah, I want the
right.
low rolls now. Jesus!
You've gotten really fucking high on every single one. Okay.
I mean, I've not rolled a single six.
Is Shades now a cyber psycho?
Are we gonna have to call these guys back again?
Magdag. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy.
It
guy
happened
right here,
Have
again.
another one.
officer.
We shall see.
Oh
We
boy.
shall see. Oh dear.
Is it still gone horribly wrong? Oh wow.
Oh dear.
I'm just gonna
right.
pull my character sheet onto the stream.
Yeah, we need to see this. We're going full screen for this.
We've got the grapple
Oh,
and which goes up there, which is altered human.
That is the 5.
That is the 5.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, we're calling max attack.
Not yet.
Do we need to put them on speed dial just in case?
And sorry.
Yep, that one.
And where's pop up? Heavy pistol. isn't it?
Very heavy pistol.
Very heavy pistol. I apologize.
I looked at them and there was no difference in price or humanity loss between the heavy pistol and the very heavy pistol. And I was like, well, why wouldn't I go with the very heavy pistol stopping power?
Does that pop up out of your arm?
Yes, it does.
So if you've got one particularly hench arm,
Yeah, it's got one cyber arm now.
yeah, but is it like hench to hold the?
I mean, you want to see what the grapple hand does.
We shall
I mean, yes, I do.
see.
Welcome back, Danny.
Hold on.
Overturned.
Well,
Okay.
might need a new
Just-
character now.
Cyber psychosis.
Oh no.
Right.
Oh no.
Okay.
So we're putting the guys on speed dial in case John
Max
loses.
attack, yeah. John now has no
Uh,
empathy. Shades now has no empathy for other humans.
I mean, it's
Right.
surprising considering how I just was one of the people that talked that guy
Yeah,
down.
you were the one who kind of really talked him down and everything.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't want to do that again.
Code will just be a little bit more savage, like
So, right. Let's have a look, shall we?
Let's not.
You, the thing I told you about last time, the cyber psychosis thing I told you to in the thing.
Yeah,
in
1
the,
minute. Cyber.
When your empathy is equal to 0, your character exhibits strongly at least 5 traits from the hair psychopathy checklist. Do your best to roleplay accordingly.
Oh,
So,
Oh,
from
boy.
the hair psychopathy checklist that they have on that sheet, you pick 5 of them and try to roleplay that as best you can.
Do we? Oh, here we go.
There's the list.
I
Yep.
see why this shopping trip was done on stream now.
The hair psychopathy checklist is a grandiose sense of self, need for stimulation, cunning and manipulative, lack of remorse or guilt, callousness and lack of empathy, poor behavioral controls, impulsivity, failure to accept responsibility, and criminal versatility.
I mean, could we argue that Shades is exhibiting all of those anyway?
I mean, there are several of those on that list that Shades has demonstrated with just like several people are going to have bullet-related accidents.
Yes.
So,
Admittedly, a few of them you're showing anyway, but
they're definitely
it's
now
official.
going to be more fully
Now
blown.
Now it's
Yeah.
official.
now it's official. You have got a borderline cyber psycho on your hands. And I mean, like,
Now the
just
question is,
like this little bit more, and he's going to fall into.
so the question is, do the rest of us know this, or do we like know nothing about this?
I've still got 5 humanity points.
You still got 5 humanity points.
I could,
That makes all the difference.
I could get something with a
In-
D3 of humanity loss and be fine.
In
not
this game, it is something, because if he went into negative humanity, I gain control of his character.
Yeah, if I get something with humanity loss D3, there's no way I'm losing the character just yet.
Yeah, you're fine. It's fine. Just add some more, John.
I mean,
Add some more.
I can't believe those fucking dice rolls were just like 1
Yeah.
damage rolls, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, you're doing something where you might lose the character if you roll high? Fuck it, 9.
Have you deducted the monetary values?
No, I haven't. That was
It's 5,000.
1,200.
Yeah.
So 600 left.
Yeah,
So the shopping spree was eventful.
it was. We've nearly got a cyber psycho.
Well, somebody yanked
Um,
my arm off.
Somebody yanked your arm off.
You
Like, yeah,
let them.
Yeah.
He goes off to Backstreet Barry. Oh God! Oh,
No,
shit.
we've covered this. He doesn't do Backstreet Barry.
Oh, am I not?
Exactly, boys.
Am I not trustworthy enough for it?
No.
This is heckin' crazy. This is heckin' crazy. Oh, heck.
Yeah, you go to your trusted Ripper, and he voices some concern over the amount of hardware you're getting
It's
in such a
fine.
quick succession, but he still accepts your eddies. You know, gives you a huff on a pain inhaler, and then proceeds to cut your arm off.
The only
and-
one. Is my character the only one who hasn't bought anything yet, or is it just me and someone else?
You've still got some cyberware. It's just you've not like chipped in for more yet,
I haven't
unless
bought anything. I've
unless-
still got the same amount.
you want.
I don't know. I need to have a good look through. I need to find a place where you do them.
Literally the eye symbol on the top bar.
Do we
Oh.
do that after stream? We can have a
Yes.
talk
Yeah, by all means, we're not going to do that.
We're not going to sit
Boring for
around
everyone.
with you guys.
No, we just get to see John's poor decisions come to.
I mean, I made these poor decisions last week.
These
so-
are. I was at work and received his shopping list and got, oh no,
Oh hell no.
oh hell no.
I'm-
But yes. Anyway,
I put this together in the stream last week. While you guys were sneaking into the restaurant, I was putting this shopping list together.
I want this arm and I want this.
Yeah.
I want a
one of
pony.
these and one of those.
I've also I've maxed out what the arm can hold. It's full. It's full.
Unless he gets another arm.
Yeah, I could get another arm, but then I would definitely
Don't
be a
tempt him, damn
cyber
it.
psycho.
But yeah,
But why would they put these systems in the game if they didn't want us to play with them?
exactly. John, just another arm. John, just get another arm. Why not?
Like an arm.
Or an eye. Change an eye out. Get a
I
new
can't
eye.
change an eye out. I've replaced 2 of them.
Yeah.
That's how many eyes I have.
It is.
Add more.
But you know, if you just got some Borgware, you could get 5
still-
eyes. 5 of them.
You still got 2 legs.
I do have 2 legs. I couldn't change that one. But anyway, thank you guys in the chat so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live, and a completely free way that you can support us on the channel. We are very close to our goal of getting to 350 subscribers before we hit MCM Comic Con. We are 10 away. So if you know someone who hasn't followed us, hasn't subscribed to us either, let them know that we're here and that we do stuff that you like watching and they might like watching. We have a YouTube channel where you can find this video and other videos like it and other videos that aren't like it, where we do other games. Head on over there and hit subscribe, and also ring the little bell. That'll let you know when we upload new videos. We have a Discord where you can go and what have we been discussing today? Pancakes mostly.
It's the
There's
central topic.
there's a lot of pancakes. So go over to our Discord, which you can find in the description below this stream or in all our YouTube videos or on our website, finalbossfight.co.uk. And come and look at the pancakes.
Pancakes.
We are also, and this is early to let you guys know, but we're going to be at MCM Comic Con at the end of May.
What?
And I've just been delivered these stickers. I'm actually going to go to the booth cam real quick. We've just been delivered these stickers, which you're going to be able to get from our table. There are, 300 of these and 300 of these, so if they go anything like they went in October, they'll be gone by the end of the weekend.
Yeah, we'll still have none left.
We'll continue to have none left, but we'll have given out more of them. So if you are going to be at MCM Comic Con, we hope to see you there. We have got the following streams coming up. There are lots of them. Tomorrow, over on the Angel Games Player channel, Angel is going to be playing some more Genshin Impact. On Friday, Jeff and Sean, it is the first council session of the Council of Tamrinor. We're going to be we're going to be building a world. Fear us, for we are mighty gods, and we shall build a world.
A whole new world.
A whole new world, shiny,
With new
shimmering,
horizons.
and splendid.
With the new horizons to pursue.
We are building the world of Tamrinor that we have written about in stories into a fully fledged D&D world. If you want to see how world building works, or throw in your 2 cents about what weird and wacky things you think should be in our world, join us on the stream. I know we've had a lot of people being really interested in world building, so show up and see what we get on with.
I want draconic race.
No.
I get the feeling there might be a draconic race involved for some reason. There's just a voice in the back of my head that's telling me that there might be a draconic race.
No, that's the new cyber. That's the new cyber arm.
That's the
That's
cyber
definitely
psychosis
cyber
talking, John. I wouldn't listen to it.
Okay, I'll ignore it.
No.
We are the plan is that this is going to be a monthly stream, and we're going to build Tamrinor into a fully fledged D&D world that we can move our D&D games into after the current 3 campaigns are wrapped up, and potentially we bring out a PDF or a thing that you guys can get that has the information about our world in it, and you can join our world.
And eat it. Wait.
And play your games in it. Don't eat our world. That makes you Galactus.
I'm so glad.
The plan is that over the course of the streams, we are going to bring in some other people to sit with the council, to sit with Jeff, Sean, and myself and Ben, and look at their thing of specialist skill. So we're going to bring some people in who do artwork and talk about the monsters and the races, and some people who know how buildings and things work and talk about buildings and interior design. I don't know who that specialist is, but them.
Could be anyone.
Could be anyone here, literally anyone in this call with experience.
Literally anyone. If only we knew who it was.
In interior design.
It's definitely Jeff.
But I think
It's a mystery.
on Friday, we're going to just sort of look at the very basic building blocks, which is look at the races that are in the world and work out some of the backstory of them, and possibly work out some of the homebrewing rules for the races that we've established that aren't standard D&D races in Tamrinor.
Yeah.
So tune in. It should be good. It should be good fun.
Should be.
Should be. Better be.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
I will revolt.
you're all going to be in trouble if it isn't. On Sunday, I will be back with the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. The group the group are having a very unrestful long rest right next to a person from Um's past that is causing much consternation. On Monday, Angel is going to be yelling at some Genshin monsters, and Tanny, Sean, and myself, and Ben are going to be going to prom.
How about that?
Monster prom.
But prom's tomorrow! Sorry.
It's Monday, but, you know. We're going to be doing Monster Prom again.
I'm just going to be very late to my prom.
And then we've got...
Fucking later. It's going to be even later to mine. Jeez.
and then basically we're going to do Monster Prom 2 and Monster Prom 3, which is Camp and Road Trip. And then on Tuesday next week, we'll be back with this again, where everything's fine.
Everything's fine, guys.
Everything's fine, and no one is a psychotic person, okay? We're all agreed on that, yes?
I don't know what's going on.
We're all
I don't
agreed
know,
that
it
everything's
seems
fine.
sus.
Everything is fine and nothing is wrong.
I feel like
Every-
it's right.
Fine.
So, on that note, we've made it to the end of the stream without the stream dying. Woohoo.
Yeah.
I know, right? I've been working on it and it's been great.
We're going to do a raid into Aravel, because we've just been discussing things being sus, and Aravel is playing Among Us.
Oh, very sus.
It's
I don't know. That's pretty sus.
Very
It
sus.
seems like that is the perfect segue. So go give Ara some love. We'll see you guys again real soon. For now, so long. Bye, guys.
Doodle!